we're here in London with Lau. Hello.
Hello.
We just saw you at the Oxford Folk Festival.
Oh, very nice.
And how was that?
It was great.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Very good indeed.
We had a lovely time.
Very.
It was quite a striking room.
It was a lovely room. Ornate
And
town hall.
many people. There were many people there.
Many.
And
It's kind of like our first festival outing of the year, really.
maybe it is the first festival of the year.
It's quite early in the year for those of you watching this in the future. It's still March.
It's a definite progression from the first CD. Do you feel that?
Yeah, it's much more of a studio album than the other album. We've got the live album as well, but that was a different thing. But this is much more arranged and produced than the first album, which we knew very well and just went into the studio and basically played it live to record.
I was just going to say also, the first record, to some degree we were finding out what we sound like, and of course by the time we made this one we already knew what we sounded like. So in that respect, it's a progression.
Can you tell us about where it was written?
Yeah, a lot of it was written in Heriot Tomb Studio, which is in the Borders in Scotland. And we went there during the winter.
Very snowy.
It's very cold, wasn't it?
Yeah. Minus 13 one day. 12.
Right. We only know the temperature in the car, because obviously we don't carry thermometers ourselves, but the car knows the temperature. And anyway, we had a lovely time, didn't we? We were there for 10 days, writing music and looking at the beautiful Borders, snowy countryside.
It's a kind of modern artist studio. Some very friendly artists and architect got together and basically make the place open to musicians. So there was lots of albums that have been made there.
Yeah, I believe Kareem also made an album there. It's got geothermal heating, hasn't it?
It has got geothermal heating.
Geothermal heating works like a back-to-front fridge or freezer.
I put this fridge the other way around earlier. It was so bloody cold.
Couldn't get any beer out of it. It's an absolute disaster. The doors are wedged against the wall. But one of the surprising things about geothermal heating is that you need to bury the pipes in the ground only about 6 feet deep.
It's quite incredible.
And
Who'd have thought it?
we didn't think it. And actually, you could do it with a lake. You could put the pipes in water.
Yeah.
I was amazed to hear this. And inside, was it toasty warm?
It was.
Oh goodness me.
It was lovely. We hardly had to wear any clothes at all.
We went most
Fine for us, but not so good for the neighbours.
I was covered in woad for most of the winter. She's not as popular with the kids as it used to be.
Showing off your Cambridge tattoos.
That's right.
Do you each have different bits of the album that you like the most?
Oh, that's good.
Well, I really like the opening track, The Burying, and really like the master. I like them. I'm very happy with them all.
I like the pedal steel guitar on Horizontago, and I think that Operation Noid Art's very good.
I like there's a Strathspey at the end, Temple of Fiddles, which is the kind of the spaciest, trippiest bit of the album, where some girls sing very quietly. You might not even know they're there. I like that. Girls.
It's quite an improvised track at the end.
Yeah. And the Beatles cover, which
It's been a long tour.
why would you do a Beatles cover? It's just kind of cheap.
Yeah. How did the Beatles coming back?
Mojo asked us to do it. Mojo magazine.
They got lots of people to do, didn't they?
Yeah.
Julie Fowlis did a version of the Blackbird.
It was a white album.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, so it was 2 months in a row.
It was 40 years after the White Album, so they commissioned people to make a double album. They came out on 2 CDs.
Did you have a choice of track?
Yeah.
Yes, although
It was first come, first served.
Yeah.
Basically. We got in quite early.
We were asked quite early, but it was quite a frantic decision-making process. We were on tour, so we had to make a detour to go and buy the album for the car. and then sit in the car as we went from destination to destination, fighting about what to do.
Listening to the Beatles in our car is quite special as well because we only have one speaker on the right hand side, and given that the Beatles like to utilise quite extreme stereo effects, sometimes
Just the drums.
yeah,
and the horns.
just the drums, or just like John Lennon talking to himself.
Do you have a favourite track off the album to play live?
The horizontal goes become
The horizontal go.
Yeah, it's become
Yeah.
my favourite.
Yeah.
I like playing Winter Moon as well. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. Yeah, we've not yet got the whole record up to gig standard. We're still rehearsing it because some of it was.
We're still playing it. It's just not a huge standard. We are doing it.
Some of it was kind of written in the studio, so there's a few hurdles to cross before we actually perform.
Soon, huh?
In Edinburgh, we just did a launch for the album, and we had 3 lady singers and 1 pedal steel guitarist. That's the only time that's ever happened.
No, replicating the album.
That was great.
That's hopefully going to happen again.
Somewhere, sometime.
Mm.